Let's talk about energy versus power.
Energy consumption doesn't mean anything unless you know the period of time. So energy can be loosely analogous to the distance you would travel in your car. So I work from home, but the Tigo office where I work is about 100 miles away, just outside of San Jose. And depending on traffic, it could take me 3 hours to get there. But the missing piece to all this is my speed. It all depends on how fast I can drive my car to get there. And so speed is loosely analogous to power. So what does all this mean? How is it relevant? Well, here, I'll give you a great question that I get. And invariably, somebody will ask me, okay, well, how long will that 20 kilowatt hour battery last? It's a two-word answer. It depends. Of course it depends. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on how many loads you have running. It depends on how long those loads are going to run. Depends on the time of day, if you have solar to support those loads. So almost every solar or energy storage system question can be answered with it depends. So 20 kilowatt hours would be distance. So what we're missing is speed, and that's the big variable. So if we had a continuous 1,000 watt load, then that 20 kilowatt hour battery would last 20 hours. If we had a 2,000 watt continuous load, then it would last about 10 hours or half as much. If we had a 5,000 watt continuous load, then the numbers work out pretty easy here. It would last 4 hours. So when you hook up a hot tub that uses a 240 volt power for the heater, that thing consumes 6,000 watts. And so our 20 kilowatt hour battery bank with just this 6,000 watt load would only last 3 hours and 20 minutes.
If you want to dig a little bit deeper into the solar and storage industry, including more terminology, or maybe things like how to size a solar and storage system, then I would invite you to go to Amazon.com and check out my book, The Battery Powered Home. You can also visit my blog, where I do have some solar and some barbecue related posts at snarkysolarguy.com. Thanks again.